judgment, hypocrite. Yeah, a stroke of lightning, hypocrite.
treasure. I know it's true. Oh my God. What we have is something special. To you I'll give my all and all. My love is unconditional. Lama Sampastanai. Oh Lord, oh, give us a Lama Sampastanai. Oh Lord, oh, give us a talk. Give us a talk, and keep talking. Give us a talk. Give us a talk, and keep talking. Oh, God bless. Them one come curse, yeah. Them one the righteous ones. It's like they want us to be the worst, yeah. But true, freedom fighters moving on the African border. Freedom fighters moving on the African border. All my brothers in America and all my sisters in Canada, also in England, unite to free up the mother's land, the freedom fighter moving on the African border. Freedom fighters moving on the African border. Run the tune. Freedom fighters moving on the African border. Freedom fighters moving on the African border. All my brothers in America and all my sisters in Canada, also in England, unite to free up the mother's land, the freedom fighter moving on the African border. Freedom fighters moving on the African border. All your sophisticated weapon and your nuclear missile, in this time they ain't worthwhile. We gonna tear down your wall of thunder. Freedom fighter moving on the African border. Freedom fighters moving on the African border. Run the tune, mister, run the tune. Ooh, yeah. Run the tune, mister, run the tune. Ooh, yeah, now. Scabba-dip,
speaking the word called love, but it's not coming from your heart. It's coming from the tip of your tongue. Yes, I know you never love. You have a carnal mind. You do the children things that's unkind. And now you're telling me that you love, but I know you never love. What you gonna do when the master come your way? Oh yeah, all you gotta do is sit around and pray. Give the children a helping hand, I say. Yeah, unfaithful children, know yourself is there.
Run the tune, mister, run the tune. Run the tune, mister, run the tune.
I don't want to be around Babylon. I don't want to be around Babylon. I see them, I know them. They try to fuss and fight. So I don't want to be around Babylon. I see them and I know them. Ooh, oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Run the tune, mister, run the tune.
I
Run the
see
tune, mister, run the
try to
tune.
mash up the youth man life. I see them try to stop the youth man. We try each and every day to work and we till we don't get no pay. I don't wanna see them because I know them. Ooh, I don't wanna be around Babylonia. I don't wanna be
Some of them just a sink off. Some of them just a rip off. Some of them just a mass off. And some of them just a pass off. Nobody come with your skill craft. Back up, back up. Nobody come with your ring craft. Back up, back up. Nobody come with your ring craft. Some of them just a glance off. And some of them look soft. Nobody checks me too soft. You better go on with your ring craft. Back up, back up. Nobody come with your ring craft. Back up, back up. Nobody come with your ring craft. Back up. Nobody come with your ring craft. The wicked you don't stop on the way. No, the wicked you don't stop on the way. Hey, I say no matter what them do, me say no matter what them say. But the wicked you don't never leave I after me say the wicked you don't stop on the way. No, the wicked you don't stop on the way. Hey, and me say with them I go do when judge a right time. Say with them I go do when judge a right time. Say some a fire gun and me say some a chew. Say some a fire gun, me say that some a chew. Say blow the taffy, say blow the taffy. Say blow the taffy run, me say that fire want go. But the wicked a go make it like a boat again. So me say the wicked who don't stop on the way. No, the wicked who don't stop on the way. Hey, I say me nah go no church, we go praise school. Me nah go no church, we go praise school. Cause Jaja I go strike him with your light. You people all and the Babylon fall. And the gate and the ball, we should never ever stop. Equality and justice really stand for all. They say the wicked who don't stop on the way. No, the wicked who don't stop on the way. Hey, I said the wicked who don't tell no lie.
Get a dance.
Run the tune, mister, run the tune.
Get a dance. Go on. Babylon man.
Run the tune, mister, run the tune.
Get a dance. Go on. Babylon man. Get your dance, get your dance. Babylon, give me a chance. Go on. Get your dance, get your dance. Babylon, give me a chance. Go on. Uptown people, them a keep party. Dancing the ghetto money, taffy, irie. Get your dance, get your dance. Babylon, give me a chance. Go on. Do Babylon, nobody mash it up tonight. Do Babylon, ghetto people now fight. Come a skanking at the dark.
Run the tune, mister, run the tune.
Radix reggae music. Roots radic reggae music. Come on. I'm a stranger in your town. I'd like to dance with you. Come on, I wanna dance with you to the sweet reggae music. Come on, no expensive shoes, but I'm still dancing. I'm singing and dancing to the sweet reggae music. Come on, no expensive drink, but I'm still drinking. I'm drinking and dancing to the sweet reggae music. I'm here for pleasure, that's why I'm dancing.
Run the tune, mister, run the tune. Run the tune, mister, run the tune. Not to a fool, you gotta take me for your footstool. Good things come to that way. Don't stop me, you don't know what the future might be. You see me down today, I can be better than you tomorrow. Who that show off should be a race. That I never put us on this lane to show up and I'm afraid. I see them on the road, they acting so strange. I only observe and watching them moving. Today for you don't think of me no more. That I never put us on this lane to show up and obey. That I have those that help them say. You know you want something, you don't sit down and you wonder. Just put your shoulder to me. That you are moved, you're gonna take me for your footstool. Yes, good things come to do that way. Don't stop me, you don't know what the future might be. You see me down today, I can be bigger than you tomorrow. Who that should off shall be obeyed. Jaja never put us on this list to show up and operate. I see them on the street, they acting so strange. I only observe them watching them moving. Today for you don't think of me no more.
Africa, it's just all in a song, all
We got to go back home, back to Africa. It's just calling us home, calling us home. So long we've been bound in shackles and chains, wow. And now we just want to go home. We got to go home. We want to go home. Jordan River gonna roll, roll. Jordan River, let it roll. So long we've been bound in captivity, and now we just got to be free. Babylon, we wanna be free. Well, Jordan River, roll, River Jordan, all in a song, all in a song. We got to go back home.
Run the tune, Mr. Run the tune.
God bless the child that's God is. God bless the child.
Them that's got shall get, them that's not shall lose. So the Bible says, and it still is news. Mama may have, Papa may have, but God bless the child that's got his own. Oh, that's got his own.
Yes, greetings, we there with you. Pele, we are say. Yeah, you know, the whole world has it, so we are see it also. So this evening we want to talk a little bit about conscience and the shame of consciousness, of conscience, you know. 'Cause last year and the year before, a lot of things, every year a lot of things happen. And just the other day, which was last year, 22, enough things happen. And this one here, 23, may I say, conscience. And may I say, don't hide your shame. Reveal your shame to yourself in your family. So evidently one can shine. The embarrassment is true to the public, but with the family, at least you will have some form. This is me saying this, form of stability. And emotional stress and the negative emotions and feeling and dishonoring and worthiness and so forth, and the embarrassment, you know, that's in the black community. And a lot of the negativity is because we not raise our children them properly, and they don't have common courtesy in public spaces. And the system takes advantage of that. And then we are looked upon as dishonorable people. This area, I'm saying, this area we need to change all of that. We need to have a different vision. So anything that is offensive and abusive and racist to us, we are going to court with it. But we can't work the thing when we not structure ourselves correctly. So that means we are correct. You understand? Justice is what we'll be seeking, and justice is what we'll be working with. Yes. You understand? It can be embarrassing to go try front something and then negativity come and then a whole heap of things start come out and it become embarrassing and then we get dashed out to the court and then straight into the prison. You understand? Liable. No. I don't want none of that. I want to prevent our children them from visiting the morgue and then the cemetery. Yes. We have to be rigid this year. We should have been rigid all the time, but it's out of hand now. So me I say, all of them shameful things that's been happening, because it's shameful for a person to go to court, be at court and them call out your name, which is not their names, but still them call out your name and your family name and everything. That's shameful. You understand? It's shameful for the police people then for come call you and disrespect you and everything in the street. You understand? In our former public places. And then our conscience is saying, as parents, you know, we are responsible. And our conscience is really riding us. But till we come with negative emotion, we try to fight back our conscience. And then somebody come and tell us, oh, we can proportional blame somewhere else. When our sensitive nature is saying that I do understand and I do know what is right from what is wrong. And true to the fact that I haven't governed myself, I'm going to blame it on the fact that there is a fatherless home. Yo, stop your feminist nonsense. You understand? Stop it. Whether it's a couple or not, we are responsible and we have duty and we should be dutiful regardless. Yes, it be tough. It be hard because you have to do everything. Pay the bills, find the food, and try orchestrate how the house, how the family supposed to be run and the decencies and the moralities and everything. But yet still we have external families. Oh yes, we're not here by ourselves. The man that we hold on to and him gone, him is not everything. He's part of something. So you can't just sit back and say, yo, this is what means a single parent and everything. Yeah, we understand. Everybody understand that things will be difficult. Maybe I have to do 3 jobs for front the whole thing. But that's no reason to turn around and disregard the responsibility and become unworthy. Because when you was lying with the man, you weren't thinking all of that. The sense of pride and the emotions and the feeling, everything you say was honorable. And then you become pregnant. And you give birth. And if the man not find you more attractive than when you was pregnant and then when you give birth, then the shame is not on you, it's on him. But the fact that you allow this disregard to take place, it's for his conscience and yours also. So then negative emotion is what took place. It was nothing about harmony, and the word love cannot be used. It was just passion. And we have to be honest and truthful. You don't have to go welfare service and family planning for them to tell you that or tell us that. And some of us who know that feel say that we've been dishonored, and that's very true. So the shame of conscience and the sense of being, we know these things. And the shame is a stigma of negativity. You understand? Especially when we've got so much we're trying to hide. And then we find ourselves to be, especially a woman, to be unworthy, or people that make you feel so you're worthless, you're worthless. And that cannot be true. It's how we dignify ourselves, how we front our situation, and how we communicate with our extended families. Because if we are going to try hide from them, what help we're trying to obtain? The external family is very important. Very, very important. Mother, father, uncle, everybody. Everybody is important, valuable. Yes. So the state of disgrace would be something that other people will tell you and you'll feel. And it's not that it's not true, but the level, the weight of the words should not be taken as a yardstick of measurement. Yes, it shouldn't be, because we do not want the children then to be neglected. We don't, because now we have another problem, a serious problem. The state gets involved, the police get involved, and the child or the children have become a ward of the state. Now your conscience is going to hurt, and your sensitive nature is going to be abused, and the emotions is going to take step within your soul. Then what else happens? Worries, and worries kill. Some people withered away. Some people conjure up all forms of ailments. And this is negative. This is negative, and you're trying to front what has happened, and you're still trying to hide what has happened. And you're avoiding people because you feel shame. Conscience. Conscience. You see? And we as a people, we ain't got no institution. We ain't got no institution. We need an infrastructure seriously, because we'll be able to speak to ourselves. And we do know ourselves, and we would understand everything that is happening, because it's us. And for some people, it's very difficult for them to communicate their situation with other people. And then sometimes they have to do it by force. And the shame and the embarrassment is something that humbugs them. So we run from ourselves. We try to hide from ourselves. And if that person or any of us always dabble with some alcohol, now we start accessing. Trying to bury ourselves, bury our shame, bury our conscience, bury our emotions. And none of these things helps. None of these things. We need social counseling. Yes. First, eradicate the shame. Limit the shame, not eradicate it. Limit the shame. And make that person feel worthy, because they are. We're humans. And show that there's no disgrace. And try to develop a feeling of honor and not dishonor. So we can eliminate the embarrassment and then help them repair their lifestyle. Oh, yes. But they have to be willing. It's not something that we can just go there and say, yo, this is what needs to happen. Because if the person is not willing, and then the words are just empty. And we suffer with emotional deficiencies. Oh, yes. But that's because we put a front that we're so hard and rigid and everything. That doesn't mean that this deficiency is not there. Dysfunctional. And life becomes a misery. Yes, misery. So I'm trying to say that 2023 is supposed to be an upliftment. And then our key workers, them, in our social space that we would like to call communities, should be reflecting on the covert, the lockdown, and these things. To try and understand where we were, how we were feeling, and how we come to those things, and how we need to be. It's so important. What were we able to do and what we weren't able to do, and what we didn't do. What we should have been doing, what we were able to do, and what we were not able to do, and things that we needed and still need to do. And were we able to help and suffice each other in our spaces? This is the reflection. So we can be positive in moving forward within 12 months. As a Muslim, we fast, blah, 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 all these things. So reflection is paramount. It's a must. If 3 months was a misery, that has to be understood so that misery is removed, is nullified. And I go around and come back. No swings and roundabout over here. So we're not waiting and thinking and listening to somebody saying that the blood of somebody alleviates all my difficulties. No, it's not real. It's not real. It's not truthful. It's not real. It's not logical. It's not feasible. It's not practical. It's not. And this toxic ideology is what is in our minds. It penetrates our souls. It's very toxic. So the only people that can help us is the state, because we will not want to listen to us. And sometimes, and most often than not, we feel ashamed to speak to ourselves. All of these toxic mindset and mentality, because we haven't structuralized ourselves. So we can honor ourselves and we have black self-love. Yeah, serious thing. Very, very important. Very important. I want to say this too, that truth is bitter. Listen, truth is bitter, but its results is sweet. Why is it bitter? It's easy to speak the truth, but those to whom you're trying to speak the truth to do not want to digest that truth. They must appreciate a lot of hullabaloo, falsehood, and they see to this all mysteries and mysticisms appears to them to be sweet, but it's poisonous, and it has an effect, a negative emotional effect on our being. That's not life. That's not relationship. That's not trustworthiness. That's not honesty. That's not respectful. That's total disregarding. But some people are like that, and most of us are like that. We have to deal with this fictitious, and we have to spread, we have to stretch something because we want the attention. Instead of just drop the truth, I said, listen, I actually don't know. Don't try to spin something and cause serious, poisonous problem. Serious problem. So we have one that is sweet and we have one that is bitter. And the truth should be sweet. It should be sincere. So let's go back to the sisters them. When a man come and run up him gum with all farmer things and make truth fair seeming, that is damn well bitter. Because him just want you. Have no serious intention of helping you to structuralize anything and build anything. He just wants you. And maybe you know that already, and you just say, yeah, sure, I bet there's nothing. Now that is extremely bitter. Now that becomes poisonous because the end result is now want the affection. And it was falsehood in the first place. Yes. It's all because we're humans. And we need to associate ourselves with each other. But we should be doing that within truth and honesty and sincerity, not in negativity. So it's all about communicating. So the conscience of shame. Here we go again. So we don't want to be dysfunctional. We want to be functional. We want to be people of excellence. We want to park up the negativity. We want to be progressive. We want to be progressive. We want to eliminate physical abuse. Yes, we want to eliminate it in our communities, in our areas, our districts. We need to do that. We need to develop sharing and caring and charitable. We need to be charitable. Yes. From there you can have trust. A lot of positivity. Because the Almighty did not create us to be negative. And there's nothing that He's given us, awarded us, that's negative. There's no favor that the Almighty has given us that we can reject. Because we didn't bring anything here. Everything that is here that we require is awarded unto us. Yes, life itself and the sustainment of life, everything has been awarded to us. Not black man, every human. Every human. So we need to remove the toxicity from within our grasp. And we also need to reflect on our moral disciplines. Yeah. Because the world has changed as we know it. And it continues to. And we're the ones that's most affected by these changes. All these negative emotions. So, a lot of things are being said. Oh, we don't need to be inspired by jealousy and covetousness. Them things they need to be parked to. They're so toxic. People looking at other people and strongly desiring what other people in society has and come with pink hair, green hair and horse hair and all kind of something. And then when they open them out to society, them say that we black people. Them should have say me black person, I black person, not we black people. No. Because if you have horse hair and pink hair and blonde hair and brunette hair and everything, you want to be like somebody else. And then you carry the mindset and the discipline and the characteristics of those someone else until you get burned, until you become dysfunctional. Then you want to start thinking so that you're black and you're African. What is that? A madness. Madness. And then you start suffering from depression. And then you blame it on conflict and abuse in a relationship that cause you to look the way you look and the choices that you've made. And many of it is true, but it's not the real cause. It's not. It's not the real cause. It's that you weren't obedient in the first instance. And you can't turn around and say that your parents treat you in such a manner that made you dysfunctional. You're lying. You're lying on yourself, and your conscience know it. That's what this is about. Your conscience know it. And we need to own up to these things instead of keep going to welfare and say all of these things that they're saying, and then we agree with them, and then we change the truth into a falsehood. And then them promise you something. And maybe you get some rent deduction. Yes, we know these things, right? So all human beings as created, that we are all created by God Almighty, is to seek excellence in life. Oh yes, excellence. You understand me? You understand? So we're gonna close out with that and go away because we don't need the negativity. We don't need to induce or seduce the negativity or the dysfunctionality. You understand? And we need to have peoples around that keep elevating African self-love, black self-love, in the true sense of the word. And also look at maturing ourselves with self-esteem. Yes, not to be dropping jealous remarks and all kind of negativity about other people. It's about building ourselves. That's self-love. Build yourself. If you can't build yourself, what are you going to build? If you're not thinking of building and developing self, what are you existing for? And other people's business and other people's maturity should not be ours. You understand? If anything, we're supposed to give them gratification for that and ask them to aid and support us in that. Not turn around and look at that and go around the bend and everything and don't do nothing for yourself and tell everybody, oh, Tom, Dick, and Harry do something and they must have did this to get that. No. Foolishness that. That's so mentally toxic. It's untrue. It's unreal. You understand? It's unreal. And then mental seduction. Oh, gosh, man. Too much of that. Enough man work that, you know. Seriously. And you have some proud sisters, them. And I have to say proud sisters, them, you know. Them deliberately design themselves, you know, that. Because they want to make sure that them burn a man. Right? So, it's, you know what I mean? And none of these things are beneficial for us. They're destructive. So let's work on our conscience and remove depressions and conflicts of abuse and relationship and the negativity of thoughts and conflicts. Let's be positive. May God forgive me. May God bless us. May God guide us and strengthen us. And may we see the pride and the dignity that we so much need. And it's within our grasp because our parents raised us, our grandparents raised us. So, where I say, guidance, and we'll say, give strength to each other. I tell you, serious thing. So we want to play 2 more songs. Boy. I'll play 2 more songs. I send one special request out to the Rasta man them. You know, yeah man, the Rasta brethrens. You know, cause Rasta take a whole heap of licks right now. See? You know, go on somewhere and some Rasta follow some other people, them have shout them out against Islam or Muslims and everything. And now them can't validate nothing. They can't validate nothing. You understand? You get boxed, you get slapped, and soon from there you go get kicked too. Gosh, man. So all this, Linville Thompson, yeah, Rastafari, Naya Bingi, African style.
I am the conquering lion of Judah.
And you hear them words there? Enough people them say, His Imperial Majesty I Selassie I the first. And a lot of people them talk about the carnation. Stop reading other things into the carnation. A foolishness. The carnation says the Lion of the tribe of Judah. Yes, it never said nothing about no Bible. It never said nothing about King James or the Douay version or the Catholics. Listen here. It said the Lion of the tribe of Judah, elect of God, ever living. You understand? The Lion of Judah. Now, you have to understand who Judah is. So next time you come around, we'll talk about Jacob. Because you must understand when this J came about within the Latin-speaking people and these Greek people, them that borrowed a lot of things out of Kemet, Egypt. And these pagans that are Europeans, all of them, not some, all of them. See? And now, who came out of bondage as slaves and decide we now follow these people and then finish up following the damn people? What a strange thing. And trying today to justify the following of the people them. Madness. That's why we're not liberating. We're not being liberated from our own efforts. Because we fell in love and we're falling in love deeper and deeper with the people, them colonial stuff. Yes, if you want to argue about Islam and everything, call in on Skype, man. Yes, things and times. You understand? And we can have a ding-dong all the way around, weeks on it. Because it belongs to us. It comes from the same continent. Oh, gosh, man. You don't know that? You don't know that. You need to know that. You need to know that. Okay. The Lion of Judah shall break every chain, which means all evil, man. Come.
I am the conquering lion of Judah. Stand up with me, Jah. Rastafari is my religion. Natty dreadlocks is my culture. And no one can take it away from me. If I'm eating a slice of bread, I'm gonna share it with my brethren. If I am drinking a cup of tea, I'm gonna share it with my brethren. Whoa, 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 whoa. The conquering lion of Judah is always traveling with dreadlocks, man. So travel with the Rasta man, travel with Naya Bingi. hear how they try and they try. Live up good with Naya Bengi. And don't try to so pan him at all.
Now you see all Kenya, Tanzania, Uganda, all them area there in Africa play bingy. Even the Maasais, see? Okay. See? So then you notice that the thing is rooted in the being of the people them. You understand? You know something that them just, yo, you understand? This is the chain of the ancestors. Okay? So then when you pollute the thing with the people who captured our foreparents and then merge them together, oh gosh, man. Painful. It's painful. And I look at what is happening to reggae. Huh? Man, them go sit down with people them about Europe and listen to the people them and get mesmerized with the people them money and riches and everything. Huh? And help the people them to know me and the next person. And the people's mission is to squash reggae. Squash reggae. Huh? Delete reggae. You understand? And transform the mindset of the people them. So the generations then come up, don't want to play music and then not deal with protest songs and need deal with cultural songs and so on. You understand? And the people them who love people and promote the love and unity to the world and show the world of the despicable things that they themselves are doing in terms of the League of Nations that become the United Nations and politicians and everything, them stamp it out. Huh? Then them give birth to something that we never claim, and then we start claim it and listen to the name, dancehall. Huh? And that thing came out of the United States of America with a whole heap of fandangles looking something like the what them call themselves, rappers and so forth. And next thing them get to understand how to take them Casio and go in them bedroom and toilet and everywhere and create some sound and start talk some of the thing. But then they talk things that's part of us. Them talk things that's part of the US. Yes, it's motivated from there. So then them talk about love and affection. Then they talk about culture. Then they talk about protests. No. They go somewhere else. And them start off demeaning our mothers, our females. And nothing was said and done. Nothing was said and done. So plays of instruments were made redundant. And studios were also made redundant. Everybody has stay in one corner in a them bathroom or toilet or some van space or something, and I create something. Now it's hurting the fragile culture that we've been able to enhance. Yes, it's hurting it. And now it's got a generation spoiled. And its influence is so prominent because it's not us. It's other than us. And the charm and the yard measuring stick is to get out of Jamaica and get straight into Europe and get straight into the US. And now them have to sign all kind of documents to say that they're not homophobic and this and that. And then the fact that them now play reggae, they must do something else. Now, How come there's so much control in our space if we were nothing? How come? It's a shame. It's a serious shame that all these things can happen. Not are happening, can happen. And there's no aid and support at all. You know? So I'm going to tell some people something. You remember Ninja Man? Remember Ninja Man had a court case, but there was a man who came and friend Ninja Man. And met Ninja Man feel say him got him covered. Ninja Man introduced that man to a whole heap of people. A whole heap of people. Ninja Man's in jail. That man a control what is called reggae. Yes. Him and his associates. And everybody want Grammy. Everybody want Billboard. And who's this everybody? The majority is our females that speaks very bad and portray themselves as objects. But our young men disrespects females, disrespects their mothers. And you have grown men that stand up and listen to someone telling them something about their mother, and they don't chastise them. Grown men, matured men, and they don't chastise them. You have a government institution that doesn't chastise anybody, that doesn't outlaw it. Then come say about they want outlaw gun lyrics. Yo, allow the gun and I don't mean let people have gun, but it's more important to have morals and respect and dignity for the wounds that bore all of us, man. You understand? Serious thing. Nobody shouldn't be listening everywhere somebody said something about your mother and rare. In the bus, in the taxi, everywhere and on the national radio stations and everything. And when two persons them get upset somewhere, instead of them bite them tongue, that one tell that one, got something to your mother and so forth. And you not beep it. So somebody cuss now, you want to beep that. Natural. So how come this vulgarity, this immoral behavior is not being dealt with? It's not being looked upon and say, yo, no, we're not a people like that. So where is the culture? See what I mean? All that talk about, you don't understand what culture, the definitions of culture. Serious thing. Because people have to have something that they're proud of, which is themselves. And if you take yourself down into garbage, that means you're not proud of yourself. And you cannot then expect other people to show respect and some form of dignity towards us. It's not possible. You beg it. We be begging it. And you don't have to have a degree to think this way. You do not have to have a degree to think this way. This is just natural. You understand? So we say Islam. Yeah.
Don't follow rumors. Don't follow rumors. If you hear
Run the show,
something
Mr. Run the show.
me,
Why you set fire?
Don't
You want me to
follow
lock it up? You want me to lock it up?
don't follow
See that fire?
If you hear something about me. Come say it to me, come say it to me. Don't follow what your friends are saying. They're only trying to tear us apart. So don't follow rumors, don't follow rumors. It will tear us apart. Say don't follow rumors, don't follow rumors. It will tear us apart. Now you hear, I've got this girl on the side. Oh yes, and there you go, to fuss and fight, to fuss and fight. Oh yes, oh, so don't follow rumors, don't follow rumors. It will tear us apart.
See, I true that, you know. Oh gosh, man.
Don't follow rumors, don't follow rumors. If you hear something about me, come say it to me, come say it to me. Don't follow your friend, what they say. They're only trying to tear us apart. So don't.
And England now is used as the new frontier for reggae promotion. England, you know, yeah. So now them a bow down and bend down and turn round and spin round and everything in a England to get the little desserts. You understand? And that is a problem. That's a problem. Serious thing, right? But it'll take place. You understand? England, the base for confusion, division. You understand? Okay. Don't say you never hear, you know. And a lot of people are see it all about them communities right now. You understand? So the reggae revivalists and everybody come strong in England. Let me see what Rasta say now. Eh? And I keep talking and keep talking. When you need to validate yourself properly and it's not working because you interfere with the wrong set of people. You should have deal with yourself and not bother interfere with Muslims and cast your aspersions and all your gum over Essa. You understand? Serious thing. And I'm going to keep saying it as long as I have breath. Because I had no right whatsoever to join other forces and run up your mouth about Muslims. Muslims, most decent people on the earth, and females are the cleanest. What I say? Cleanness. Yeah. General terms, I tell you. You think say them a slut? You think some Muslim man can go around and call a woman slut? You think some man can go around and tell about something about your mother? Are you mad? It's not possible. It's feasible. It's feasible. It's tangible. But would we engage it? Never. Never. I might prefer go to jail or dead first. You don't understand that part there? You see? That's why you can't come touch up with women and try strip them and tell them, say, that, hey, what? You understand? And you know, say that your mother dressed decently and modestly and everything. And your grandmother. You know that? So how come you want to be a European now? Oh, how come? See? You hear what I say though? European, you know. Yeah, you go bed with goddamn fleas. We expect to get up with just backside fleas. Yo! Gone, guidance. Pele, may God bless your soul.
I'm not giving up. Oh yes. Whoa. Oh no. No. I'm not giving up. No way. No way. I'm not giving up. No, no, no way. No way.
Yeah, man, when it comes to the music, man, we raw and good enough. Technique. Toy. Bibo! Guidance, we gone.
Oh yes. Whoa. Oh no. No. I'm not giving up. No way. No way. I'm not giving up. No, no, no way. No way. The road may be rough and tough, but still I'm not giving up. The road may be rough and tough, but still I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up. No way. No way. I'm not giving up. No, no, no way. No way.
We've lost a lot of souls this year, natural, you know. But when it came down to our November, December, lots of souls we've lost, you know. So when we reflect on life, we're on a journey. On a journey. Ultimately, all of us will die. There's no superior human being, a supernatural human being that's going to have a continuous innings. You know, it's not possible. You understand? So, all me I try advocate is that we live in harmony. And that used to be the chant of Rasta and Naya man them and women. You understand? So that we live in harmony. You understand? So our areas and our community will be like flourish of tranquility and everything. You understand? People smile and people speak and share and all of them something there and care. You know? So it wasn't a pie in the sky wishful thinking. It's a reality because we're human beings. But when we start allowing the people to infiltrate our situation, our space, and then we spend time helping them because them are validate we, then we start become like them. We are validate everything, and still assess ourselves and what happened yesterday and the day before yesterday because the time has gone. See? When I do that. But when them request us to tell them how we validate ourselves, we're so willing. So mentally, we've been trained how to divide ourselves. Mentally, we've been trained systematically how to divide ourselves. See? And it happens over and over again. And then we get seduced into our form of vices. Yes. Sometimes them give we free space so we can germinate ourselves and attract others into the same vices. And now when we look at ourselves, we have to ask, how did these things happen? How did these things happen? All these drug things and this killing and how did this happen? And it's because we spend time listening to others, asking for us to validate ourselves. And they infiltrate our minds. Yeah. Because we not spend time with ourselves. See? Okay. Don Carlos, come again. Guidance, we're gone from this.
I'm not giving up. Oh yes, whoa, oh no, no, I'm not giving up. No way, no way, I'm not giving up. No, no, no way, no way. The road may be rough and tough, but still I'm not giving up. The road may be rough and tough, but still I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up. No way, no way. I'm not giving up. No, no, no way, no way. All of them are huff, and all of them are puff. I know that's a bluff, so I'm not giving up. No way, no way. I'm not giving up. No, no, no way. Till I get my share, I know it's right here, yes. Till I get my share, I know it's right here, so I'm not giving up. No way.
See, Marcia asked me to play Let Them Talk. So here we go, and we're gone. Guidance.
Eli, Lama Sabastanai. Oh Lord, oh, they just a talk, talk, talk. They just a talk, 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 and keep talking. They just a talk, talk, talk. They just a talk, 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 and keep talking. Oh, God bless them. One come curse, yeah. Them want the righteous ones. It's like they want us to be the worst, yeah. But true I live with my back against the wall. I know myself. I see them arise and see them fall. So let them talk, talk, talk. Let them talk, 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 talk. Keep talking. Let them talk, keep talk, talk, talk. Let them talk, 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 talk. I'm not made for talking. Then why you feel like your work's in vain, and travel round the town and try to scandalize your name. Talk about rich, I talk about switch. I chew them no know. One cocoa, full basket. Them I go talk, talk, talk. Make them talk, 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 talk. Come on, talk. Make them talk, keep talk, talk, talk. Make them ball, talk, talk. One run before they walk in. Let them talk, yeah. Let them talk, yeah. Let them talk, oh Lord. Let them talk, oh Lord. Truth will reveal, yeah. Truth will reveal, yeah. Truth will reveal. Can't stop the Father's works working in you and me. You and me, they don't love to see. Oh, I plant my seed and watch it grow. And when I reap my corn, at that the time the heathen show. Them one come eat and one come share. Don't even see the blood.
Yes, McLean.
Bomber drop, W.
Oh, I saw you on labor.
Go ahead, wait. Hey, you. Hey, you over there. You. Hey, you, sir.
Yes. So Marcia, she a laugh, you know. She want to know, so why me not finish the thing, you know what I mean, in such a way. But she a laugh. And, yeah, so we say guidance.